What is going on, guys? DC Supreme is back with another action figure review. Sorry for the long layoff. I had some big projects and personal matters that needed attending, but we are back on our normal 2 to 3 weekly upload schedule. Today we're going to be looking at the Flash from the Collect-to-Build year-long gold label Target exclusive Collect-to-Build Cyborg Wave. Can't wait to crack this open and get into the review. Let's get it. So here is the Flash in the flesh. And I think this is easily the best figure in the entire wave. Let's not waste any time. Get right into this. So, just this face alone has loads and loads of personality. It looks like Barry Allen, not that Ezra Convict nonsense. Goddamn, I can't stop knocking my camera over. But everything is just the classic look, from this emblem to the, wings on the boots. Just everything. It's a damn good looking action figure, man. It really is. Easily, and I mean easily, the best Flash figure McFarlane has done to date, hands down. I mean, just look at that head sculpt, man. It's a thing of beauty. It really does capture the essence of Barry Allen. And a lot of collectors, like, me and, other YouTube reviewers, shelf presence is a big thing. And you get a face sculpt that looks this good, and a figure that has the overall cohesiveness that this does. I mean, this is a must-have on the shelf, man. I can't even really knock myself for overpaying to get this guy early, but I mean, I paid like $38 USD to get this guy, and I don't regret it, even though I found him for retail like 3-4 weeks later. Only did see him 2 times in the wild, though. Now, this figure also comes with the 2 leg pieces for Cyborg, which pretty janky, but I was just going to throw these to the side and put Cyborg together in my final review from this year-long Collect-to-Build wave. I already mentioned in a previous video, I thought Aquaman was alright. Project Superman was pretty good. Just a lot of reuse didn't quite hit the spot for me, but the face sculpt was good. Before we get back into the Flash Barry Allen himself, we've got this really nice looking trading card that says The Flash, Flashpoint on the bottom. I think this is a damn good looking artwork here for the trading card. And then you've got his data file on the back. Pretty neat stuff. And the only other thing that comes in this box is the alternate head for when he has the mask up. Right now I just have him with the hood up, as you can see behind his head there. The only thing I wish that was included besides, I mean, it's nice because, like, with McFarlane, he's not like Hasbro, you know what I mean? You rarely see alternate heads in box with his action figures, but this is quite the treat, man. I'm really, really stoked about it. And once again, it looks like the head that we got as Barry Allen himself. It looks exactly like him. There's no discrepancy whatsoever. And these little wings on the helmet here match those of the boots as well. So overall, I'm pretty thrilled with the accessories. I just wish we got alternate hands for him, because he has one fisted hand and one open hand. And he didn't come with any lightning effects, which they seem to love to include with all the other Flash figures for some reason. But Wasn't in this one, but McFarlane said, well, here's a head and 2 janky cyborg legs, so there you go. Back to the man himself, Mr. Allen. You can see his face sculpt. I'm already pretty stoked about it. Now if you just were to pop it off, take this little hoodie piece out, and then the alternate head, just bang. Just clicks in like butter. And then you have a damn good looking Flash. Like, this is the classic Flash that we've all been waiting for. Not the, Justice League Unlimited and whatever, since Superman animated series Flash. No, this is the one. This is the one that Sheldon Cooper dressed as for Halloween and for all his Comic-Con events. This is it right here. This is the pinnacle of Flash figures, and it is easily my favorite that I own, for sure. I mean, the shoulder joints are a little bit loosey-goosey, and that's in stark contrast to the Cyborg BAF legs. Are very, very stiff. Might have to hit it with a hot, what's it called? Oh, what the fuck? Drawing a blank. Blow dryer. Sorry, I'm not a big blow dry my hair guy, but. And the only problem is with the head, it's kind of like loose. A lot of this guy is loose. There's like one arm is like okay, but then the other one's like really loosey-goosey. His legs kick up about that far, so he can't quite do an Anderson Spider Silva front kick to the face, but he can run really fast, so he has that. You kick up about this far, kick back. It's mainly this diaper. This diaper here is very hindering his leg mobility. No thigh cut on this guy, which is really weird, because you think that the Flash should be like one of the more articulated figures. 360 shoulder rotation. The head is really loose going around town, but if you look up, right, it looks pretty good. You look down like that far. You look up about that far. So overall, not too bad. You can look back, like you can bend it back pretty good, like he's gonna do the limbo. But the crunch forward is just not quite there, unfortunately. But I can look past some pretty mediocre articulation when you've got an action figure that looks as good as this one does. It makes it hard for me to dock points because of that. Everything's painted pretty good. I don't mind that the lightning emblem on his chest is painted on. I really don't mind it at all. Everything here is what I expected and a little bit more. In hand, I just don't want to stop playing with him. I don't want to put him down, you know what I mean? I just wish that we had the reverse Flash in this wave instead of that goddamn Wonder Woman figure, man. It's just like what could have been, Now, is this my favorite McFarlane figure ever created? No. Is it one of my favorites of 2023? 100%. And it's definitely the best Flash figure he's done. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate that speed metal, death metal, poop metal stuff. I don't hate it, but it's not really for me. The more modern comic style of certain characters is just, I don't need to see it every other day in my action figures, This is what I need more of. And that collector's edition classic Wonder Woman looks like McFarlane is listening to the fans, and he's taking steps in the right direction, which is great as a huge McFarlane collector. I've got over like 300 McFarlanes, maybe, in my office, and a total of maybe 5 Marvel Legends. So that just gives you a gauge of why I'm called DC Supreme. DC reigns supreme in everything from comic books to television to cartoons to animation. You know, even right now, the movies are doing a little better than the MCU has been. DC is the reigning supreme, always. It is always has. Don't get me wrong, I love Marvel too. I really do. But this is my shit, man. This is my jam. And this figure is badass. If the articulation around the torso and the legs was a little bit more crisp, a little bit more refined, this would be a perfect action figure. But overall, for a $25 MSRP action figure, this guy gets an A, man. He's just spectacular. Barry Allen, this is what he should look like. The Flash movie was alright, but Ezra Miller is a fucking whack job. And I only bought the Michael Keaton Batman and the Batmobile from that wave. So, just goes to show you where my head's at when it comes to Ezra Miller. Anyway, I hope he gets the help he needs, and I hope he never gets a movie role again. You guys have a great day. God bless. And remember, DC reigns supreme.